It is time that we reconnect with our primal selves.
For about as long as that I can remember, I have had this intense longing to live life like a caveman. Even when I was a kid, I would fantasize about just living in Paleolithic times, about going on hunts, fighting in tribal wars, living in a hut, etc. Now, people sometimes use this as like a negative example to prove a point whenever I complain about things in a modern lifestyle. Because I don't know about you guys, but I sometimes complain about the modern things we have. And then there are always these people that say, well, yeah, but what's the alternative? Would you just want to live like a caveman again without modern technology? Without modern healthcare? Is that what you really want? Yes. Unironically, I think I would not mind a lifestyle like that. Don't get me wrong, I will get into a little bit more nuance in a bit because I understand that we can't actually start living like cavemen again, and I'm not trying to say that life right now is necessarily bad. But let's just try to look at things from the perspective of the caveman lifestyle for now. Just try to imagine a life like that and what that would really mean to us and how that would really make us feel. Now, first of all, the modern healthcare argument. Modern healthcare. People always bring this up. Well, surely we couldn't live like that again because, modern healthcare is so great. You would just be miserable and ill and blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. I call bullshit. I am 100% convinced that right now in our modern lifestyles, we have a much higher chance of something bad happening to us, like cancer, heart disease, dying in a car crash, or whatever, than our ancestors had from getting hurt in a tribal war or a mammoth hunt or getting some kind of a disease or a broken leg or something. We have a much higher chance of bad things happening to us right now because we live a modern lifestyle, and this modern lifestyle is messing us up. Right, there's a fair chance of getting like a car crash or something, but the most important thing is the fact that we live unhealthy and therefore we get ill. We get the modern illnesses, and then we need modern healthcare, modern medicine to fix the modern problems, don't we? Modern healthcare is largely just needed to fix modern problems. If we wouldn't have a modern lifestyle, we wouldn't have modern problems, we wouldn't need modern healthcare. And I'm sure you can come up with an example, like an exception, like for example, you are a caveman and you break your leg and then you have to improvise a contraption with sticks and then you think to yourself, shit, if only I would have modern healthcare right now, because then I could get a nice clean cast and I could make sure that this cut wouldn't get infected, blah, 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 right? Yeah, sure. That might happen. You might get unlucky as a caveman, but still, the chances of that happening are slimmer than the chances of something bad happening to us right now in a modern lifestyle. So don't come up with that modern healthcare argument. Modern entertainment. Can't we say the same thing about it? People think that life would be awfully boring if we wouldn't have modern entertainment. But really, the reason you resort to modern entertainment is because your life is shit, isn't it? The reason we do that stuff is because we come home at the end of the day after working our shitty jobs that we don't like, or after going to school doing something that we don't like, and then we come home in an isolated environment because we don't actually live in a community anymore. We live in these like big cities with way too many people, but we don't actually know any of these people. And so we get home and we sit into our room. And even if we live with our parents, we just say hi and we go up to our room and we isolate ourselves. And we don't know anything else to do but to pick up our phones and to start scrolling through social media or beating our meat to some porn or playing some video games to distract ourselves, right? That's why we do modern entertainment. It's an escape from reality. escape from reality because we don't like the reality that we live in, and therefore we escape from that reality. That's what modern entertainment is. It's very comparable to modern healthcare. It's like a medicine we use to treat the symptoms of a modern lifestyle that makes us feel bad, that makes us ill, whether that be physically ill or mentally ill. Entertainment is a medicine to treat the mental illnesses that we get from living a modern lifestyle. And I'm sure, I'm not saying that these things aren't fun. Of course, they are objectively fun. It is fun to play some video games with your friends, but just try to think about what situations in life are the most meaningful to you. Because I've had people use the example to me whenever we had that, I complain about modern lifestyle discussions, and they were like, well, would you like to live like a caveman again? I've had people say, well, would you just sit around a campfire all the time? Wouldn't you miss playing video games? I wouldn't mind sitting around a campfire. When I objectively think about it, the times where I was with my friends in the forest sitting around a campfire, that was a more memorable experience than the time that I played some video games with my friends. I had more fun in the moment. I don't know about you guys, but I think that humans are sort of supposed to experience these moments as more fun and more memorable than just seeing the new post of some influencer that you follow, or playing a video game with your friends, right? The most memorable experiences in life aren't the time that we play video games with our friends and we talk on Discord, despite the fact that these things can be fun. The most memorable experiences that we have in life are the times where we go on a vacation with our friends and family and we take a hike up that river, right? Or we go out into the forest in the middle of the night and we scavenge some wood and we build our own campfire and we sit around the campfire in the woods. Those are the most intense, the most memorable, the most pleasurable experiences in life, aren't they? The most memorable experiences in life are the times where we reenact a primal lifestyle, aren't they? The times where we spend time with real people doing real things into the real world. Because we evolved over millions of years to live like this. That's why, guys. Millions of years of evolution designed us to do real things with real people. To do primal things, if you want to call it that. We were not designed to live in cities and spend time on our smartphones. We started agriculture a couple thousand years ago. Now, in case some of you are wondering, what the hell does agriculture have to do with this? Well, agriculture was sort of like a huge changing point in human evolution, because this was the point where we gave up our natural lifestyles. We gave up our natural diets. We stopped hunting a lot for animals, and we started cultivating grains and plants, and we started to eat a lot of plants, and we started to move into cities. So we gave up our natural small communities where we ate natural diets, and we started to live in these weird big communities where we didn't actually knew the people that we were living with, and we started to eat an unnatural diet. This is where we started to mess up. And then, like really, really recently, like 10, 20 years ago, we started to live this digital lifestyle where we spend all of our free time, or not even free time, but time on work, on our phone or computer. Isolating ourselves, distracting ourselves with modern entertainment for like the past 10 to 20 years or something. We were not designed to do this. 10, 20 years of using digital technology, or even a couple thousand years of living in cities, isn't going to undo millions of years of evolution. We were never designed to live in these big communities where we don't actually know the people that we are living with. We were never designed to spend so much time on a phone or a computer. And it is one of the exact reasons why we are currently feeling so miserable. Why mental health of the average young person is just getting destroyed. This is why. You're living the unnatural lifestyle. Now, I promised you guys to go in a little bit more nuance, which I will do right now, because I understand that we can't actually live like cavemen again, and that's not really the message that I'm trying to promote in this video. Despite my insanely good intro, I'm not trying to actually tell you to give up your home and start living in the woods. I'm not even telling you that you can never play video games again or never use your phone again. But I am telling you that the fact that you use your computer and your phone too often, you spend too much time isolating yourself, living in this weird community where you constantly walk around people that you don't even know, that is the reason why you feel so miserable. It's one of the big reasons why you feel miserable. And if you would just do these things less, you'd spend less time isolating yourself, you would spend less time trying to escape from reality in modern entertainment. You would spend more time hanging out with actual people, your friends and your family, doing actual things, going out into the world, adventuring, building a campfire with them, hiking up a river with them, or even just something simple like having a family dinner where you are not watching TV, but you're just having a dinner with your family and your friends, and you connect on an intimate level. If you do more of that stuff, it will probably do wonders to your mental health. I think we could all benefit from just taking a little step back from modernism and becoming slightly more primal again.